All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Welcome back to the hottest talk show on the net. It's your boy Russ Hills, and another edition of the JMO Talk Show. We're here each and every Wednesday night from 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tonight is all about St. Thomas Carnival. I'm telling y'all right now, from now until probably Easter weekend or a little bit after Easter, we're gonna be just talking about St. Thomas Carnival. So if you want to know, if you want to get in the know, I urge you to tune in each and every Wednesday night. Your boy Russ Hills. We got all the information for you for St. Thomas Carnival. So if you're planning to travel home for St. Thomas Carnival, this is your platform. This is the brand base where you're gonna be in the know. All right. So tonight we were supposed to have Ian Turnbull, the director of the USVI Division of Festivals. I know a lot of people was excited, looking forward to talking and the Q&A with Ian Turnbull tonight, but unfortunately we had to reschedule. So next week, Wednesday, that's March 27th, we're gonna have our USVI Division of Festivals Director Ian Turnbull. All right. So by now, everybody should have the list, the village list for St. Thomas Carnival for Monday all the way to Saturday. They just released Saturday lineup today. So we're gonna get into depth some more information for you as far as the village lineup, what to expect. Also, the Juve. We have a lot of Juve troops this year where we're going to be starting from, the starting point, ending point. Anything that you need to know about St. Thomas Carnival, we're going to be talking to Mr. Ian Turnbull next week, Wednesday. All right. So tell a friend, make sure you keep it locked. But tonight we have the SOKA element. He's the face of the SOKA element Juve Black Party for St. Thomas Carnival this year. We have DJ Avalanche. He's in the building. I know a lot of people was asking, okay, where actually Avalanche going to be for St. Thomas Juve? Is he going to be in St. Thomas for Juve or is he going to be in St. Martin? I know he made an announcement, but he's going to be in St. Thomas for St. Thomas Juve. So make sure y'all listen up and listen up very carefully. We have DJ Avalanche. He's the spokesperson for the SOKA Elements. That's the Juve Block Party that is going down Thursday morning, May 3rd, in St. Thomas Waterfront. But without further ado, we have Mr. DJ Avalanche, the SOKA DJ, well, I shouldn't say SOKA, the DJ ambassador, the Caribbean baddest DJ, DJ Avalanche. What's going on, big man?
Hey, good man. What's up? What's up, Big Russ? And good evening, everyone that's tuning in. Good evening from beautiful Charlotte Amalie, St. Thomas. What's good?
Everything good?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Can't complain, man. Gearing up for Carnival.
Hey, listen. First of all, let me just say, I appreciate you for I know you're a busy guy. You got so much, the Tune Factory.
Yeah,
You're
a lot
busy with
going on.
Tune Factory. You're busy with SOKA Elements. So
Yeah.
I really appreciate you for this, last minute, just getting
Last
on.
minute, yeah. Nah, man,
Yeah,
I gonna
man.
come
Yeah,
through
man.
whenever the
Yeah,
home
man.
start, last minute, I gonna come through. Once I could come through, I'll come through, man.
But listen, but that's good, because if I wasn't a true person or a real person, you could have said, man, check Russell another time. But you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate that you always answer the call whenever I reach out, man. So I really appreciate you for doing that tonight. Appreciate that, man.
No problem, no problem. Got
So
you.
what's going on, dude?
Man, like I said, gearing up for carnival, but you know me, it's carnival around the year, around the clock for me. But St. Thomas Carnival, that's where the heart is at. A lot of things
Yeah.
going on this year for St. Thomas Carnival, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. Like you mentioned, soca elements, and just a lot going on this year.
Yeah.
You mentioned the lineup for the village came out.
Before we even get started tonight, I even actually I said the man when Tune Factory coming out, man. I hearing from
Music, right?
everybody, but when Tune Factory coming out, we need something for road march. Okay,
And
man.
is really unlike me to um take so long to release music for VI. Everybody know how to produce for all over now, but
Right.
this year in particular, I just been so swamped with different productions from people throughout the Caribbean, and I guess that's the I would say that is a result of making all those hits last year. The road march for Trinidad, road march for Grenada the year before, Pumpa A-list. A lot of people don't know I make his all of those songs, and then now with all of those out there doing what it did, all the artists start like, hey, I need something. Hey,
Right.
cook up something. I need something. I need something. And me, I just try and spread the love. I mean, that's how it is. So
Right.
I've been working on stuff with Ace Bantan, for St. Martin Carnival, King James, get some of his stuff. Then I have like 4 different rhythms that I've been working, and that ain't even released yet, featuring artists like Patrice Roberts, Skinny Fabulous, Problem Child, like a bunch of projects, that
Wow.
just getting ready
So
to
you
come out.
you basically getting music for all the A-list entertainers in the Caribbean.
Yes, yes. And then Trinidad Carnival just passed. I did some stuff with Bungie again. I did stuff with Fayan. I did a whole Do You Rhythm, which is a whole compilation of a bunch of different artists, Problem Child, Shal Marshall, Skinny. So like, yeah, I'm literally
Yeah.
every
Busy.
week I gotta
Busy.
cook, I gotta work, I gotta fix this rhythm,
Busy.
make this song. So yeah, busy, busy,
Yeah.
busy.
Well, that's good, man. I mean, I'm proud of you, Avalanche. Like I said, the first I could always remember the first time I ever hear you play Big Man. It was at a boat ride in Miami Carnival.
Yeah.
It was a boat ride. You actually you were playing. You actually we was in the line trying to
Mm-hmm.
get on the boat,
And the
and you were
board.
jamming the man. And it is like when you stop playing, I could remember everybody like, hey, what going on? Like the man you had people rocking from and in the line coming in the boat, like who this dude is, you know what I'm saying? So that was the first time I ever heard of Avalanche, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm really proud of you where you was to where
Yeah.
you're at now. So, you know what I
I
mean? And
appreciate
all of
you
that
and
comes
everybody that been rocking with me from ever since. I mean, I
yeah,
appreciate it.
man. Yeah, man. We gotta support our own, man. No doubt, man. But I mean, of course, once you starting to elevate yourself, of course, you're gonna always have critics and all that stuff. All that
Nah,
comes with the territory. All that comes with the
yeah,
territory.
it's natural.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I don't,
So now you the spokesman now for soca elements. Yeah, that? The
yeah,
spokesperson DJ Avalanche
yeah,
presents
yes.
soca elements.
Yeah, I got my hand
But
in
you know
the
something?
pot.
I gonna try to say it to you, Avi.
Mm.
And I just kind of talking about this. I don't know if the soca element thing was before we had this conversation, but
Uh-huh.
me and Avalanche had a conversation. I said, bro, you need to have a DJ Avalanche and friends, like just an event with
Right,
just you and your friends, your DJ friends, your DJ artists, or even the artists them that you make tune for, you know, make
right,
them become road march champions. You know what I'm saying? Everybody.
right.
DJ Avalanche. Then we had this conversation.
You did, you sure did,
You know what I'm
and it's
saying?
been
I mean,
something
it's
that been
only
in my
rightfully
mind for
do.
a minute. But
Yeah, I mean,
we
it's only
evolving,
rightfully do.
we
Huh?
evolving, and I
Yeah,
say we
it's
evolving,
evolving.
and those suggestions and ideas from you and many others is kind of why I decided to kind of take a step in that direction, this year. You gotta sometime try to evolve and do different things and take things to a different level, not just for myself, but for, for home, that's the way I look at it, so that's
No
why
doubt,
we,
no
that's
doubt.
why, that's why we're here.
Yeah, man. And like I said, it's only rightfully so to give you those ideas because you earn it. You know what I'm saying? You put a lot of work in. A lot of work in. You know what I'm saying? You have been to clubs where you had the place, you mash up the place, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
literally. And it's only good to see one of us. When I say one of us, VI, been in Atlanta what 25 years, and it was always Trinidad, Jamaica. No disrespect to those islands people. You know what I'm saying? I love the Caribbean people, period. But
right,
you know what I'm saying? You probably had one or two songs from the VI, and then that's it.
right,
Like you're
right.
hearing VI ever again.
Yeah, there was
So
a
to hear
time.
now Avalanche
Yeah,
music playing in the club, it makes you feel proud. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That a VI man actually make these music. So when you hear your music in the clubs and so forth events, how do you feel? How do you
I
feel?
mean, I feel, I mean, naturally I'm a feel good, but I feel even better to know that Virgin Islanders are being heard, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna use Pompa for example. Like look at what Pompa doing right now. That
Big, big.
comes from a lot of hard work. Not just myself, what I mean. I've been fortunate to just, produce some songs that has transcended outside of the VI. But I know a lot of people out there been putting in work and been an inspiration for people like me, to even go and do this, So I've been listening to Jam. I've been a fan of Jaman 17 Imagine from since I was this big. Go right up. Daddy Jones is like, like family. So, and seeing these guys and being a fan of these guys has inspired and motivated me, to like, okay, well, let me see if I could put my twist on it. Let's see if and being a DJ, you get a different perspective. So, like you say, when you go, home is home, but then when you go to different places where you mix with different type of people who may not necessarily understand the music or understand the culture, you gotta find a way to like present it so that they could be in tune, And I think we get to a point now where they are embracing and being in tune with our culture, and it feels good to see that happen.
No doubt, no doubt. I remember, just following you over the years. I really was really proud to see, like, even when on Instagram where
Mm.
you played overseas, I think it was Germany or someplace, and
Yeah,
then
Europe.
I think they had your logo on the big screen,
Yeah.
and you was like, "Yo, mommy, I made it." You know what I'm saying? And you saying that there, I'm like, "Yeah, we made it." You know what I'm saying? VI on a big platform. You know what I'm saying? So, really proud of you, man, and just continue doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Just continue making good music and elevating yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you did
Yeah.
tell me, you said, my boy, I go in transit. I'm transitioning myself, and and
Right.
and, and like I say, hey, yesterday's price is not today's price. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah, you did say that.
let's talk about some carnival. Since we're in the ideas and elevating and so
Mm.
forth, let's talk about carnival like in the Virgin Islands. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? At one point, we are took a fall. We took a fall at one point, and then of course, I can't remember. I would say we're probably between 2014 come up. So let's say about 10 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
I started to see that St. Thomas Carnival started to make a move back on the top five in the
Mm-hmm.
Caribbean. Because we did take a jump, you know what I'm saying? Even though we had Carnival every year, but something was missing. So now
Yeah.
that we're seeing, a lot of people is traveling to different countries and seeing how they partake in carnival, and we're trying to transition it to our culture, even though we keep our culture, with Quilby and our chicken leg
Right.
and Johnny Cake and so forth. But you know, like I said, change is good. So let's talk about carnival itself, not just St. Thomas Carnival. But since we in this season, okay, let's
Mm-hmm.
talk about St. Thomas Carnival. Um, just been reading a lot of stuff on social media where people
Right.
want to see some changes. So let's
Mm-hmm.
talk about Juve. Juve
All
is
right.
like a big event.
Yeah.
Basically, if anybody coming home to St. Thomas, and you miss Juve, they pretty much tell you don't bother come. You know, if you're home by Wednesday,
I
don't
wouldn't
bother
say
come.
don't come, but it's definitely a highlight of a carnival.
Yeah. But we don't just
one
tease and
of the
say don't bother
biggest.
come. Yeah, don't bother come. But we ain't saying don't come, but we're just saying you have to be home by Wednesday. So
Yeah.
Juve itself, can you see like some changes in the making, or would you like to see some changes for Juve? Of course, we have elevated with the Juve troops. Now
Right.
we had 1 or 2. Now we have 9. Okay, so we
Yes.
established the Juve troops. I don't think the Juve troops going to go anywhere anytime soon. But is there anything that you could piggyback from other countries that you would like to see us doing in the Virgin Islands?
I mean, okay, well, one, I'm not against Juve troops. You know, actually, you know, I was a part of Kaleidoscope when it initially launched as the DJ, you know, and with us being in 2024, and you mentioned there was a change, like say from 2014, you have to keep in mind, like around that time is when social media started to really become popular. So now with that happening, people have the ability to see what's happening in other parts of the world without actually even traveling to there. So, you know, when you put all of that in their minds, it brings a platform where people could compare, and that's what happened. And again, I don't have anything against the Juve troops situation. I just feel like it should be in conjunction with a traditional way of how we know Juve was, let's say 20, 30 years ago. Clearly there was an evolution, there's a change, nothing wrong with that. But I feel like we still need to somehow focus on the bands and get to a point where the Juve troops. I'm not knocking anybody Juve troops. As I said, I was part of Juve troops. I just feel like it needs to find a balance between the troops and the traditional band going on the road. So I'm gonna give you Dominica, for example. Dominica, their thing, I mean, they have troops and stuff, but the band is definitely the highlight. Like when you're on the road behind a band is definitely the highlight of being on the road. And I just using Dominica, for example. It'll be like they still with that essence
The
of
band. What about
yeah.
Sing Kids? What about Sing Kids? Do they have the band for Juve?
Yeah. So some of the islands still, you know, they still have that element of what we used to have in a sense. It was
right.
The band taking over. But I understand that.
Can we have both? Can we do both?
That's what I'm saying. I feel like we need to have
A
both.
balance. Okay,
A
got you.
balance of both. That's how I feel,
So
you
do
know.
you think that maybe the Juve troops should start early and then like maybe when the sun come up, then the band them kind of like
Well, the whole point of
emerge?
Juve is it's you know, historically it's like a sunrise, you know, before dawn kind of event
Right,
celebration. So I feel, you know, 4 o'clock is just, that is the time for that. You know,
right,
me personally, I feel that we beef up the security necessary or that we have, and you know, based on what amount of security we have is what we allow to go down the road. And then as the sun come up, more could go, you know. So I remember in past years, they haven't done this like recently, but in past years, I would say like in CK time, Carnival Kaleidoscope time, they allowed the troop to go 4 in the morning.
right.
Whereas
I think they're bringing it back. I think they're bringing it back this year. I
they
think they're bringing it back this year as
well,
early as
I don't know.
4.
I haven't been informed as to what the plans are because I'm not a part of a Juve troop this year. But
Yeah,
what I liked I like that they had that element and that option there. That 4 in the morning, you could go down the road and jam with something. Whether it be a steel pan or Juve troop, 4 in the
right.
morning before you go down the road and you can have a good time. But I mean, I've been doing carnival for since almost every year as I can remember.
Right.
And you know, we've had periods of time where Juve was problematic. It was, you know, there was
Yeah.
violence in the Juve. And like I
Right.
remember this was before Juve troop. I spent close to $10,000 just for a truck on the road to try do a DJ thing, and the truck didn't even make it to the Frenchtown post office. The Juve had stopped, so my money went down the drain.
Wow.
You understand? But so I understand it's and this me a DJ, you know what I mean? Anybody else like a band or whoever, they putting up their money to do this out of love, and then there's that risk that something happened and your money just gone. So it is a situation where you have to find a way that the police and adequate security is there so that people could be safe, because that's the number one priority. You want people to be safe, especially if they're moving at that hour in the morning, 4 o'clock.
And especially if alcohol is involved as well.
And alcohol is involved, correct. You know what I mean? So it is a discussion that needs to be had. I'm not necessarily a part of any panel to really, you know.
Do you think that the government, the Virgin Islands government, should have like a public service announcement on the radios or even on social media, since everything is driven on social media, where
Well,
like the rules, just give a little rules of, you know, engagement, as far as like, hey, if you're planning to participate in Juve, these are the rules. So
well,
they could, at least people could know what's the do and don't when it comes for Juve money.
Well, not only Juve, I mean, Carnival in general, I feel more dialogue should be had, being that Carnival, especially today, is basically a government product. You know what I'm saying? So now this is a situation where we could have a platform or a townhouse meeting, or, you know, some platform where we could all sit down and talk about the as a community, talk about the topics that, you know, as a community we could come together and feel to make the carnival its best. Juve included, village, parade, all the topics that you would think of for carnival. You know what I mean? Like they're opening the racetrack this year, but it's again on the same day as cheering parade. You know, that bit. If you've been going carnival from the days of when the track used to be open, you know that creates a rift.
Yeah.
You understand? Because the track is one thing, and, you know, adults going there to do the horse racing thing, and then you still have, you want to support the children, but some people, it creates a rift. You know what I'm saying? So
before they went to Fridays for the horse race, horse race used to be on Thursday. It used to be the day of Juve.
Right.
It used to be, if I could remember, it used to be day Juve, and then the afternoon you go to the track.
To the horse race.
Then I guess the numbers wasn't there because people were tired by the time they get up the track done. So they move it to the Friday. They move it to the Friday. That now became a tradition now that is kind of like contradicting or conflicting with the children parade, which as much as we talk about it, have platforms on social media, people still don't come out. I don't know why, but people don't come out. People, you know what I'm saying? So I think one year they tried a Sunday. I think they tried a Sunday one year. I think that was either probably before Irma Maria or before the pandemic. I remember they tried a Sunday. I can't remember how that went, because did I attended the Sunday? I can't remember. I think they did it one year and then they never brought it back.
Right.
But we have to find, like you say, we have to find a middle, like some kind of middle solution, as far as or an incentive for people to come out and support the kids. The numbers are still not there.
If you want to dedicate Friday to the kids, I just feel dedicate the entire Friday to the kids. You understand? From the parade right to the village, because there's more than enough adult events that happen during Carnival in comparison, or the ratio in comparison to events for the, you know, the children.
Right.
So if you're gonna say children parade is Friday, if I could have signed off on it, it would have been okay. We're gonna focus on primarily events for the children, at least that one day. You know?
Do you think that we should go back to the old tradition where the children and the adults parade was all in one the Saturday? Do you think? And some people say no, because they want to jump up too. And if they're in the parade and the child is down, also in the parade, who's going to watch them or who's going to pick them up at the end
Yeah,
of the,
it's,
you know what I'm
it's
saying? So that was the conflict right there. You know what I'm saying? Had a lot of children at the end, just sitting on the side waiting for the parents, to come and get them. And, it was a whole rah, 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 rah. So they decided to have one day, Friday and Saturday. But like I said, the numbers, as much as we talk about it, the numbers still not adding up. So that's something that we as parents, we as adults need to do better. And that's including myself too. I'm not going to exclude myself from that conversation, but we definitely have to support the kids.
right.
So we talk about Juve. You said that you have to have a balance. You think we should have a balance. So let's talk about the SOKA elements now. So the SOKA elements, um, that's a Juve block party. But
Yeah,
before we get into the SOKA
yeah,
elements information, I want you to kind of like let the people them know, because it's still, when I was sharing the SOKA elements on my platform, my
right.
WhatsApp, my Facebook Messenger, some people reach out to me and say, that's not true. Avalanche going to be in St. Martin. You know what I'm saying? So I
Right.
was like, nah, he's going to be there, St. Martin. I didn't know what St. Martin Juve was, but I said, I'm assuming it's two different dates. So people were still kind of like, nah, you know what I'm saying? So I need you to just address that part before we get into the SOKA elements
Okay. Yeah.
information. Are you going to be in St. Thomas for St. Thomas Juve?
Yeah, yes, I'm gonna be on St. Thomas for St. Thomas Juve. The SOKA Elements party is literally the Juve man. And I think of it as this, layman's terms.
Right.
Just before the Juve, because the doors open at 3. So it's Juve, like a Juve warm-up right before
Yeah.
Juve,
Yeah.
SOKA Elements full swinging. You understand? Before the
Okay.
first truck even begin to come down the road, we gonna be there swinging. And then, eventually trucks coming on the road. If you're part of a troop, you could do that. If you spectating, sidewalk, whatever, it's all up to you. But yes, I'm going to be on the island. I could understand where the confusion came from, because typically St. Thomas and St. Martin Juve you sometimes run the same day. But this year in particular, we're on different days. So I'm going to be in St. Martin, but it's not the same day as St. Thomas Juve. So I'm going to be in St. Thomas for St. Thomas Juve.
Cool.
I'm just not going to be on a truck on the road. I'm going to be with SOKA Elements.
Okay. So SOKA Elements is going to be in front of the Muse. The Muse, if you're not familiar with that event place, it's a new event place. Shout out to John and the crew, John Ingerman and the crew. They have the Muse. So the SOKA Elements block party going to be right in front of there. So we blocking off
hold on,
the streets.
Hold on, Russ. Because I know you have people listening who ain't home, don't know about the Muse, and like you said, the Muse is new. So to make it even simpler.
Okay.
Everybody, if you from St. Thomas or the VI and been St. Thomas, everybody know where Windward Passage is.
Right.
Windward. Across the street, you either have Texas Spit in the evening we go get chicken if you're into Texas Spit. Right? Yeah. That's across the street. But then if you're facing
east.
To your left. East. Okay, east, correct.
East. If you're facing east.
The parking lot east of Windward Passage. That whole parking lot, we changing that into SOKA Element Grounds. Again, the parking lot east, adjacent to Windward Passage, that is where Muse is. For those who don't know where Muse is. So that whole parking lot, we are transforming it into something you never seen before, which is SOKA Elements.
SOKA Elements.
There you go.
All right. So there you have it. Avalanche going to be in St. Thomas for St. Thomas Juve this year. Okay. He's going to be at the block party. He's not going to be on the truck, but he's going to be on the block party. SOKA Elements that is going down on the waterfront.
Yes.
On the waterfront. So we don't know exactly where the trucks them started. We don't know if they're coming from east to west. We don't know if they're coming from west to east.
Correct.
But we are going to be at a central location.
We're going to be in the parking lot adjacent to Windward Passage. right there on the waterfront. Matter of fact, as they get to Carnival Week, you're going to can't miss it because they're going to be so decorated that you might be driving and you're like, what's going on there? That's what's going to go on in your head when you drive past. When you're on the main road and you passing by Windward Passage, by Muse, now you know where Muse is at. That whole parking lot, you're going to drive past, whether you're going west or whether you're going east, and you're going to be like, well, what's going on there? When you say what's going on there, just say, that's what Avalanche were talking about.
Elements.
SOKA Elements, yes.
So let me ask you a question. Is SOKA Elements having any Juve shirts, any type of or you come as you are, or is there a specific color that SOKA Elements? Because I see the flyer is beautiful. It's beautiful. It have a lot of colors. Is you know what I'm saying? So is there a specific color that y'all are asking people to come out and join with?
So here's the thing, like even me myself as a DJ, believe it or not, I don't necessarily like to tell people what to wear. However, wear your Juve clothes. But if you really want to be in, find something shiny.
Shiny?
Yeah, could be like, shiny.
Neon, the reason I'm shiny or neon? Shiny or neon?
No, neon is totally different. Neon is like this yellow thing. No, shiny, metallic. The theme is actually metallic masquerade. But the reason there's a reason why I'm saying find something shiny, because listen now, hear me out. Follow me for a second.
Okay.
We start in 3 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
So let's say you go Village. Boom, wow, Village was nice. Juve starts in a few hours. Me want to go home. If I go home, I might go sleep or whatever. Hey man, we see he got a thing going on right there. All right, let me go check it out. 3 o'clock in the morning, we done swinging. So now you come there. 3 o'clock in the morning, there's no sun. There's no sun 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's that.
Where we going with this shiny thing? There's a reason we saying come shiny, because you're gonna be wowed when you get there, and you're gonna want to have something shiny.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna give you at this point.
So that's all the teaser we gain. Coming metallic shiny way.
I am like somebody in the chat says a sequence. Yeah, that's fine. If you want to go gold, if you want to go silver, if you want to go whatever, your choice. Me telling you what to wear. I'm just recommending.
Yeah, metallic. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yes. I see where you're going from. So are we gonna have some party favors, some stuff where?
I mean, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, Russ. Absolutely, Russ. It's Juve morning. It's like the ultimate Juve Black Party. It is your official Juve warm up. Especially like if you live country, I know you don't want to leave town to go country to come back town. Nah, might as well just be ready one time when you come town. You go Village, you have what you need in your car, you go, boop, 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 you switch up, drink up, boom, and you come to the SOKA Elements. And then you're ready, cause we go in there, and then guess what? Time for the road. Then you go hit the road and you come back. SOKA Elements still going on, so you can come back and jump some more. This is where we're going with this. You understand?
We're changing the game.
Yes.
So let me ask you a question now. SOKA Elements now. What is the admission, the general admission, or do y'all have like a VIP package? So tell us a little bit about that.
So yeah, there are packages, but I want to start with the beginning. First of all, when we first launched it, absolutely free. And you know, I Mr. Lobby for free, especially Juve money. I is Mr. Lobby for free. So everybody, I listen, I with a team and I say, now listen, I am going to, you gotta do free so at some point. And the reason is because it's Juve money #1, right? But the overwhelming response we got when we initially launched, we realized that spacing might become a problem when we launch and we say free. So we did free to and everybody could still register. And, you know, we just want to make sure that we are able to contact everybody who's signing up and getting down with SOKA Elements, because this is something we plan to grow and expand.
Right.
This is just the initial launch. So it's not like we're necessarily looking for money or anything like that. This is why they launched as free. And we got several hundred people sign up like within the first few weeks. Great. So now we, got a team and said, hey, can we do some packages and stuff? I was like, okay, if that's what I want, if I want to do packages, fine. I missed the free, but if y'all want, when I spoke with the team, if y'all want to do packages, fine. So yes, there are some packages we could sign up. And, of course, you will get your drinks and everything, your food, everything that you're going to need right there if you register and get yourself situated.
So what's the website to because I see Erica Lee, she was asking where can she sign up for SE? I'm assuming it's SOKA Elements. So what's the website?
So keep it simple. I like to keep things simple. SOKAelements.com. You can also find it on Eventbrite, so you can also search for SOKA Elements on Eventbrite, either or for SOKAelements.com for the information. And if you want to register so you can get yourself, situated, Eventbrite, search for SOKA Elements, and we got you covered like a tent in a ring.
I wanna just read what Nicole Robert Warner said. She said, pack your wipes and your deodorant. So what she's trying to say is, from the village, you're going your renty.
You gotta do
do a little quick wipe up, you know what I'm saying?
Because they're gonna be,
and we gonna again.
If you're staying out western or you're staying all out east, like them place there by the Ritz and them, it rough on you,
it's rough.
It's gonna be rough on you. So
people don't understand, we getting up in age, and that, doing our whole 24-hour party, we need to pace ourselves.
Exactly.
So if you're gonna close your eyes, a strong possibility you might not wake up till 10, 11 o'clock in the morning.
I miss the whole thing.
I urge you to not sleep in the car, walk with a little mouthwash, man. I have some small little mouthwash. Let's keep them in your hand rest. Do a little, spit out, wipe up. You know what I'm saying? Put a little deodorant, just turn on the AC in the car, dry up, put on a little deodorant, and we good to go. Come on, man. We partying. That's how they used to do back in the Studio 54 days.
Virgin Islander, Ross, as a real, true Virgin Islander, it's embedded in this. It's embedded in. I don't know about this new generation. I just graduate, but I just try to like pass on. I hope some of the other folks that's over 30 they'll try to pass on. But we have this one thing that we have. If it's one thing that we could keep, please, as Virgin Islanders, keep this motto. Only the strong survives.
Yes,
and that's the plan. That is the plan for Julie.
Only the strong survive. Yeah, that's it. Yep.
We get you, Marilyn. We get you, Hugo. We get you, Irma. We get you, Maria. Why? Because only the strong survive. So Juve, man, you know what we're doing.
Yeah. So there you have it, man. SOKA Elements, man. Listen, you still have plenty time. We only in March. We haven't even reached Easter weekend yet. So we have plenty space. We have time. Go to eventbrite.com. That's SOKA Elements.eventbrite.com. Go ahead, register, get on board. Come with your metallic. Listen, that's his request. That's DJ Avalanche request. Metallic, you know what I'm saying, sequence and so forth. However, if you're coming in as you are, it doesn't matter. Just come on out. Yeah, come on out, experience SOKA Elements. They're doing the biggest black party in St. Thomas, Juve 2024. DJ Avalanche. So who else is going to be performing at SOKA Elements with you?
I know that was a follow-up question. I just knew you were coming with that. All right, so we have a nice cast. Let me start. Let me VI first. That's how it is. Let me start with the homies. Right there, representing Rock City St. Thomas, we got VI Dream Team. That's Country and Joker. They're gonna be in the mix. Spinning and ones on Fuse.
Big up the Country and Joker. Yeah, yes. Big up yourself.
Also representing VI, because it's not just a St. Thomas thing. We got the fam from St. Croix coming over, the family, you know what I mean? St. Croix come true. All the Cruise Massive come true. Representing St. Croix, we got Super Tracks. That's my boy from a long time. He's gonna be rocking it as well. Also, Big Cat Songs.
Yeah.
Big Cat Songs also coming from St. Croix. Lips International. Originally from Orlando, but they moved to St. Croix, so there's family now coming through as well. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So that's. I think I gave that's the hometown DJs. Hometown DJs. Yes.
Entertainers now. Do we have any entertainers?
Of course we can. I mean, the listening done. I was just taking a minute to kind of gather myself and thing, you know. But okay. Well, my boy, my brethren, I don't know why they ain't put him in the village in St. Croix. I don't know why they ain't put him in the village in St. Thomas. But I call my boy and say, yo, I need you here. Pumper. Yeah. If your name ends with a, Ben Ryder. So Pumper. Ben right over. Pumper is going to be at SOKA Elements for sure.
That's absolutely. The energy god. That's the energy god. Yes. Pumper. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then let me see.
So we talking, so wait. This is a big stage. I gonna have at this black party,
you understand man. Hold on. You don't understand what I told you when you drive past Windward Passage and I'm in, and you look so, whether you're going east or west, and you look so, and you say, wait, what's going on there? You have your answer right now.
Wow.
All of the commotion that you're gonna see going on, it ain't no little. I know. Okay, let me paint this for you and the listeners. I ain't going there to go pop no little white tent.
No white tent?
And two
powers. 10 by 10? No, y'all performing no 10 by 10?
No, man. It's best I go on a truck if I gonna do that. I'm not putting no little white tent.
Yeah.
And two powered speakers there and saying this is the black party.
This is a big production. Big production.
Things.
Okay.
Big things.
All right. Say less.
No, where was I wasn't done with the list, but if you want me to stop, I could continue.
No. So, give me the A-list. Give me the A-list.
Oh, the more A-list? I just going off of memory, because we didn't really fully finish the list yet, but these are the confirms. Okay, outside of VI, let me go back to the DJs. Got my brethren from New York City. I know all of the big SOKA DJs and all of that. He coming through. Maybe some of y'all know him, maybe some of y'all don't know him. Well, if you don't, it's the perfect time to get familiar with him. He goes by the name of Kevin Crown. What do you know?
Kevin Crown, big up yourself. Big up yourself, Kevin Crown. Yeah.
Kevin Crown is going to be there. I try, because this is the thing, like, we didn't announce everybody, so I don't want to say who all in announced. So that's what I kind of like thinking. But I think we did announce.
Okay, that's fine. So, but listen, once we have the official flag, right now we just have those promoting SOKA Elements. But I know probably coming up by now on Easter weekend, we're gonna have all the entertainers, all the DJ, the lineup, and so forth.
Yeah.
Element.
We ain't in April yet, man. Ain't no rush. Tune Factory ain't drop yet.
Where's the what?
I said Tune Factory ain't even drop. Tune Factory.
Hey, don't even go there with me, Avi. Me and you don't have this conversation. I don't say, don't be like Jamman back in the days where I used to come out a week before Carnival, I want to hear Tune Factory now. So I could get accustomed to Tune Factory. So when Carnival come, I could sing the song.
Yes.
Yeah. So speaking of Tune Factory, they're gonna be performing at SOKA Element. When are you supposed to hear something from Tune Factory? At least an email, DJs, check your email or something. When I waited.
Some of the new productions coming out before April 1st. I'll put it that way. Before April reach, you will hear new music.
Now. Okay. So we had March 20th. April 1st is a week and a half. Well, okay. 8, 9, 10, yeah. Okay, so we got about a week and a half. A week and a half. Okay. All right. A week and a half. Tune Factory. So when April 1st come, you're going to see an inbox from me. Tune Factory. What's up?
You got wait by then. You're going to be like, hey, Avi, this is what we're doing? Yes, that's what we're going to be.
But it's all about SOKA Elements, man. So big up to John Eggerman, the Muse, all the family, for doing a great job, man. And yourself, Avalanche. Like I said, it's always good to elevate. And, you want to make sure that you put it clear that you will be in St. Thomas for St. Thomas Juve. You touch about a nerve that I want to talk to you about. I I see you again your towel car. You're not going. This is a tough question now. So this
When you
ain't
come with a
coming up.
tough
So
question,
besides,
I'll wipe my
so,
face.
yeah. So besides soca elements, you
Yeah.
touch a nerve where you said, you didn't know why Pompa did not perform in the St. Croix village,
Bruh.
and then he's not also performing in St. Thomas village, right? Kind of
Mm.
a village. So my question to you is like, why haven't we seen DJ Avalanche in the Carnival Village? Not, I didn't see you last year, and now the lineup I think is official. We have for Monday to Saturday. Why haven't we seen DJ Avalanche in the Carnival Village in St. Croix and also St. Thomas Carnival?
You asked the wrong person that question. I cannot answer why I get in the car. I don't know why I'm not getting the car. I mean, I
Maybe
don't, even if
do
you
you
ask
think
for,
that
I don't,
division of festival think that you're too busy, or
I don't,
like
I don't,
they following you on social media saying maybe you're too
I don't
busy?
trust. That is a question that I cannot answer because I don't have the answer for that. I don't know why. It's no bother to me, because it is what it is. Um, I gonna still be Avalanche. I gonna still, I still soca. I gonna still participate in Carnival. The tunes
Right.
coming, soca elements, as you can see. I'm on a few events here, but wherever I am not as DJ Avalanche booked, then someone else gonna pick it up. So St. Martin, I gonna be in St. Martin Village, and I gonna be in St. Martin Juve. So it is what it is.
You give me the politically correct answer. You don't know what's going on. I was trying to see if we could have squeezed you for more to see
I
if
mean,
there's some
like
kind of animosity in the
I
camp,
cannot.
or
No,
is it something where your price was too high? I mean,
I
we trying to
mean,
figure out
I
why,
don't.
because I don't understand, and that's a question that I definitely will be asking
Well,
next
let me
week.
put it this way.
You
Let
know,
me put it this way. Let me put it this way.
okay,
I feel I typically charge more outside of the VI than in the VI. Typically. So
you say
I
the chart. Say
I
that again.
said, okay, to book Avalanche, typically it costs more outside for me to be outside of the VI than to be in the VI. So if like somebody in St. Croix, St. Thomas wants to hire me, it is not as expensive as if somebody from another island wants to hire me. Typically, that's what I just said. Typically, so
Okay.
I have a hard time seeing that money is the issue. So it got to be something else. But again, I don't have the answer.
I I I mean, me from outside looking in, and trust me, listeners, I don't know exactly. Avalanche haven't. This is a question that I asked Avalanche last year, and I asked him this year. So I don't know, but I just gonna give my opinion. It could be something where a sit down needs to be, a sit down conversation need
Okay.
to be done. Not no third party, not no what do you call it, conference call. We need to actually sit down and see what's going on, because I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
It don't look right to see that, like you just say, you will be performing in St. Martin Carnival, but you're not going to be performing. You're performing at outside events, but
Right.
you're not performing for the
But
carnival
but
itself.
but
So
okay.
that's a problem to me. You understand what I'm
Okay,
saying?
I
And it's
understand
not a
what you're saying.
personal problem to me, but I'm just letting you know.
I see. I understand what you're saying. Like as a virgin island, I get. Like
Right.
I could walk to the village. You know what I mean? For a while, if I could walk to the village, what I'm saying is, other places call me and we discuss business and go through with it, and that's how I end up other places. I don't pick up the phone and call other places. They
Right.
call me. You understand? So
Right.
home, I figure that's how it works. I figure, okay, I gonna get a call. If not, then I just make the list. And then it is what it is. But now me, as a man that play music, produce and music is my life, I gotta go where who calling me? You want me to tell other place no and sit down and
No,
wait
no, no,
for
no.
place that ain't
I
calling me?
hope, yeah, I hope you don't do something like that because at the end of the day, you know, you gotta still feed. You gotta feed yourself. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? You gotta take care of yourself. And when duty calls, you gotta go. So I do understand that, but that's something that I definitely gonna address when I talk to Division of Festival, ask them like what like exactly what's going on. Like we need to know. We as the Virgin Islanders, people that, come home and support Carnival, we spend thousands of dollars, you know what I'm saying? We would love to hear Avalanche. I know we hear you here in the States, but it would be really nice for people who don't travel to really experience a DJ Avalanche set.
right,
And trust me, one guy, um, I talked to him this week, and he was like, "Hey, he was trying to tell me, you know, as far as like Avalanche and other DJs, he was like, Avalanche is an entertainer. He's not just a DJ; he's an entertainer. So that's how he look at you. You
right.
see what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
he was saying, I don't know why they don't have him on there because he's also an entertainer, and he was like, you know, Avalanche, he could bring some, he make tune for other people. It'll be nice to have him to bring like one of the artists them to perform for him on his set. And I say that's true. So that's
Right.
something that we would love to see.
I
Because
mean,
like you say, you are Virgin Islander. You always represent the Virgin Islands wherever you go.
I live home,
I never been to somewhere,
I
huh?
know I worry that Wapa don't shut off, and I in the island right now, I live in the island. That.
But I mean, yeah, we really need to know why exactly what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that, you having conversations, whatever it's on WhatsApp, group chats, and social media. People want to know like, okay, why is it that Pompa is not on the lineup and Avalanche is not in the lineup? Now, other DJs might feel like, well, you have other DJs out there and da, but and I get that. Everybody wants to eat, but we as consumers, we are the ones, pretty much playing a big part. We traveling, you know what I mean, from far. We spending thousands of dollars. We would like to see an entertainer or DJ that, we accustomed to, or even we know gonna mash up the place. You know what I'm saying? And of course, just like how we have the Marshalls, the Kess, the Shaggy, people are coming out to those nights in the event. We're gonna have people as well that if Avalanche had a 2 hour set in the village, we definitely gonna come out. But we'll see. We'll see that
I mean,
hopefully things change.
well,
And I hope now, Avi, I'm just gonna put this out there and then we'll move right along. I
mhm.
hope that I don't want them to say, well, we reach out to Avi and he didn't get back to me, or I reach out to Avi or his manager didn't get back to me,
Well,
or I reach
mhm.
out to Avi and you know what I'm saying, he was booked. His schedule, I guess he
I
was
could
booked
well,
already,
well,
so we
let me
just have
clear
to
this
move
thing.
on.
I could promise you for 2024, I was not called. I could promise you that
Okay, so he wasn't
2024
called at all. Okay,
at all.
okay,
Not that I know of.
okay. We gonna get it. Well, a lot of people was reaching out to me. I like me. Listen. I just have a talk show, but they wanted me to ask these tough questions. So definitely, I gonna ask the tough questions next week. We want to get a definite answer why, you're not on the card for Carnival Village and also Pompa. I would have loved to see two y'all, and even if you did your set and Pompa came on, or you know what I'm saying, either or, because like
And
you said,
same
the
thing.
hottest song for 2 years, the hottest song for 2 years, the
Yeah.
A-list, you
Yeah.
created that song. You
Yeah.
see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So,
I
it's
named
only
this song.
rightfully so.
Pompa wanted to name the song Ben Over. I was like, Pompa, that's too regular. I
Bend
actually
over?
he wanted to name the song Ben Over. I said, nah, Pompa, nah, bro, nah, that's too
Yeah,
regular.
the A-list.
Everything is Ben Over.
Yeah.
I listen to it, I say, call it the A-list. You say the
Aye.
A-list? I say, yes. A is like, when you're in class and you got A, that's the top of the class. So, and you call it, so it's like top tier, like the
Yeah,
top
yeah,
girls, them. If your name
yeah.
and what it is, and he was like, yeah, I like that, Abby, I like that. So go with it. So yeah,
That's what I say, man. Hey, listen. We need to see you have a night, just like we had Adamo and friends. We would love
Mhm.
to see a DJ Avalanche and friends. And even if they give you like, listen, we're gonna find a sponsor for you. We just want you to come with the creativity that what you're gonna
But
come with.
that would be fun. That would be
So
fun.
don't you? Well, listen. Let me just put this out there. Via, you're also the spokesperson for Via. Talk to Via. See, Via would like to talk to the carnival committee and see if they could sponsor a night and make sure we have Avalanche and the village.
I mean, I mean, shout out to the whole Via squad. Remember, Via keeps us connected. For all my folks that's in the VI, Via. But anyway, again, Russ, these
Yeah,
are the things when you speaking to them next week, these are the questions you can ask them. I
I
don't have
definitely
the
will.
answer to those questions. You understand?
I definitely will. I definitely will. I definitely will. I want to give some shout outs. So we got a lot of people on the live tonight, man. I want to give a shout out before we end this show here. Shout out to Keisha Peterson. Thank you for tuning in. Dwayne Utley, Sister Nick, Diamond Turby, the Sylvia Shearer. What going on? Thank you for tuning in. Dwayne Harley. We have Dana Glasgow. Big up yourself. Wang Joe, all the way from Orlando. We have my big brother Oriel. Big up yourself. Thank you for tuning in. Valerie Isaac, all the way from Miami. My cousin Vanessa Joseph. Captain Ren Gums from Yeman Radio. Thank you for tuning in. Who else we got? So many people. I see my classmate Idita. Thank you for tuning in. Erica Lee. Thank you for tuning in. Who else we got? We got John Eggerman. SOKA Elements is in the building. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you, man. Make sure y'all share the live. We got what? 3-4 more minutes left. So much people so much people tuning in. Jesus Fret, thank you for tuning in. Definitely have to give all my picnic people here in Atlanta, Georgia, a big shout out to Jesus Fret, Nicole Goodas, and myself. We're gonna be hosting our picnic for Carnival, Atlanta Carnival 2024. So shout out to all the promoters doing a great job on the Atlanta scene. But it's all about St. Thomas Carnival for sure. We definitely want to talk about Atlanta after St. Thomas Carnival for sure. But it's all about St. Thomas Carnival. We got a lot of events going on. So the lineup is there. We have the lineup for Monday all the way down to Saturday. Opening up the village, of course, is Marshall Monday. We have Marshall Montano. Tuesday night is Kess, the band. Wednesday is Patrice Roberts. Thursday night is Sizzler, Barrington Levy, Jada Kingdom. That's reggae night. Friday night, of course, I think it's local. We have Carnage. I can't remember what else, but no, Carnage is Friday night, and of course Saturday night is Shaggy, International Steven. It's a good lineup. It's a good lineup, and I keep telling people, man. At first, in the past, not too far, but I would say I was totally for, charging for the village. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like, okay, this was when before the division of festival started. Remember, it was funding. It was a lot to do with funding. We wasn't getting a lot of big A-list acts. We were having the same repeated entertainers. So now division of festival started. They've been doing a great job. I would say from ever since they started, it's been, they've been elevating. They've been doing a great job. And they've been doing a great job as far as bringing A-list entertainers to the Virgin Islands for free. You know what I'm saying? Of course, people they'll have their thoughts, their opinions, or they don't like it, or they should have bring this person or that person, whatever. But at the same token, I think about it. I think what really changed my mindset is the pandemic. Ever since the pandemic till now, I don't mind seeing maybe in the future, maybe like special nights. Special nights, they could do a charge. Special nights.
Right.
But not every night. And the reason why I say special nights, because maybe now we could attract the Rick Ross, the Beyonce's and stuff. Not saying that Beyonce would never come to the Virgin Islands, but you understand what I'm saying. These are people that the price is gonna be real high. but of course they're gonna attract more people coming to the Virgin Islands. But at the same token, I'm gonna keep it real. Ain't everybody got it like that, Avi. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree. I agree.
Money is tight. And some people, I had an argument this week where people were saying, well, people have $250 to go see Born a Boy. They could spend $10 a week,
Yeah.
$10 a day, $10 a day in the village. Which that's a good
But
comeback.
first of all,
Yeah.
that event ain't even. You talking about the concert that's coming
The
on the
the
island, the
the say it
Burna Boy
again?
concert.
Yeah, the what
But
Utopia, yeah.
you can't speak on that because that event ain't even happened yet. But what I will say is I agree in the sense that there should be free nights, but there should also be some nights to offset the cost, you know.
Right.
And the reason I say that is because we also to stream every night. So people could stay at home or wherever in the world and watch what's happening in the village
And even charge
for
a
free.
$4.99 or $2.99, yeah, just to stream. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So I mean,
You're right.
with consideration of those who, aren't as fortunate, yes, absolutely, they should have free nights in the village. Absolutely,
Right.
opportunity for you to bring out your family and have a good time at little or no cost. But this is also, this don't happen for free, and to have
Right.
quality entertainment costs and to kind of ease up the burden and to be able to generate so that we could expand and make the product even better. Some form of return on investment should be there. So therefore, I
Right.
agree. Some nights, if you're going to really go spectacular, put a charge
Right.
on it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. And I agree with that. I mean, some nights and I know a lot of people is scared to even entertain that because of course we've been on that free 99 tip for years.
Yeah.
And I know the Virgin Island culture is always like we don't change. We don't like to change. We like things to stay the same. It don't matter how many years. We like to keep things the same. However, just like how time change and we adapting the Juve troops and we adapting the day parties now and
Right.
stuff.
Right.
So the cooler fets now. So we trying to elevate, take St. Thomas Carnival to another level. Yes, if we want to have the A-list performers, and they're
But
out there, they are out there.
but
It's gonna have a cost. It's gonna have a cost.
the thing about carnival, right, is I would say reach a point and you have to decide who are you catering to. You catering to your community or you trying to invite other people? Because that's two different things that two different set of people
Two
are
different
into.
demographics. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right. Yeah.
So a decision has to be, you have to define what, because like, let's take Trinidad Carnival. Trinidad Carnival is completely about foreigners, people who ain't, I mean, the people who live in Trinidad, yes, it's their carnival, just like us in VI, but their thing has turned into a commercial product where I would say, I want to say like it's foreigner driven, or it's a tourist product. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
So do you want to create carnival to become a tourist product, or do you want it to be for the
Just for the
community?
Virgin Islands. I got you. I got you. And what's your answer? What's your answer? That's a good question. What's your answer?
That's what the community as a whole has to discuss. So now, if you want to create it to become a tourist attraction, a tourist product, to boost revenue, you want tourist dollars to come in a community, then okay, now we have to start to act and treat it as a tourist product to an extent. Now, if it's about pleasing the community, then you could do away with all of that and focus on Virgin Islanders.
Do you think that the whole St. Thomas Carnival Village we should move to another location? Because I'm thinking like, okay, we move another location, then you could consider about talking about charging because the only option I would say Lionel Roberts Stadium, but I know that's gonna have conflict with the field conditions afterwards, et cetera, et cetera. But you okay? You saying no?
The village good way been from donkey years right there in his parking lot.
Okay, okay, so how are you gonna fence up the place though? How are you gonna fence up the place? How would you fence it up?
You know that I have fed down there, right? they don't have fit in that parking lot that'll be well fenced off. You know? I mean, it's not on the scale as the village, but they would
Right.
take like a portion of the parking lot and well fence it off. You know? So it's not that it's
Oh,
impossible. It could be done. They
it
don't
could be
have
done.
parking there. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. I never been to a wet fed home. Okay, but it could be done. Okay. So that's a discussion that needs to be heard. And I know plenty of time the division of festivals had conversations like that behind closed doors. But I would love to just sit down and just kind of see where the direction is going or why they never entertain it. But I just seen that the minute you hear that the boot owner saying, "Lad, I ain't make no money." People ain't coming out, or if they come out, they only coming out for the entertainment, but they ain't spending no money at the booth. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. People gonna cry. And let's keep it 100. We have like 30, 32 booths in the village. I would say out of the 32 booths, about probably 15 to 20 might be getting like constant people coming to their booth. The other 10, is special nights, they're gonna make some money. You know what I'm saying? So that 15, 20 booths that constantly getting patrons, and you start charging, they could now say, lad, a customer making a certain amount, are they making this share? And that could be a conversation. So
But I
that's what
mean,
I'm saying. Is a conversation that needs to be said, heard, need to sit down and talk about, but we need to do something. We need to do something because, like I said, I don't complain. Shaggy for free, Marshall for free, Kess for free, Barrett and Levy, Sizzler for free.
there is very few places that, and I be all over the Caribbean scene. There's very
Yeah,
few places you get something like that where it's free for them
free.
type of
Yeah,
artists.
them
You know,
type of artists, no doubt,
um,
no doubt, no doubt. So
as far
anything you want to go, I know you gotta go back to Tune Factories 907, 907. Again, big up to everybody on the Facebook Live. Natasha Duran, I see you. Appreciate it.
Dundee, you're right.
Kim, all the way from
I
St.
was going to
Croix.
make that
Cut
point.
Gums, all the way from California. Saja Smith, thank you for tuning in. Alva Lake, Ambo, thank you for tuning in. William Richardson, thank you for tuning in. Elise Rose, hope all is well. Thank you for tuning in. Lisa Donovan, VI Fetos, big up yourself. Hey, Linda, my cousin, all the way from St. Thomas. Thank you for tuning in. Love Contagious. Thank you for tuning in. Alicia Burkett, Gail Blackwood, Harry Daniel, Jazzo Vaughn, Leon Ricketts, my classmate, Melissa Gamble, Son Ali, Celia Sebastian, Charisma De Freitas, Beverly Francis, TJ, pick up yourself, Shenika Empress, Boy, the done deal is singing fireman. What's going on? Thank you for tuning in, Leroy Venzen, Herm Foy Jr., Carmen Diaz, all the way from Orlando, Jenny from all the way from Orlando as well, and of course, my wife, Tiffany Sills. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Appreciate y'all, man. It's 908, 908. Again, we have the spokesperson for the St. Thomas Juve Block Party. We have DJ Avalanche. DJ Avalanche will be in St. Thomas for their Juve. He will be in St. Thomas for Juve. He's not going to be on a truck. He's going to be at a block party called SOKA Elements, right in downtown Charlotte Marley waterfront. The parking lot directly across from Windward Passage. If you're heading east, that should be by the USO, right there by the USO. We have the Muse. The Muse is the new event place. We're going to be right there set up. We start in 3 p.m. in the
AM.
morning, Thursday morning, 3 p.m.
AM.
Not 7 a.m., not 8 p.m., 8 a.m., not 7 a.m., 3 a.m. We have a whole list of entertainers. Of course, we have DJ Avalanche, we have Super Tracks, we have the VI Dream Team, we have Pompa, and we have much, much more. Of course, the lineup is going to be coming out in a few weeks. Get your tickets now. All the free tickets is done. Get your tickets now to experience the Black Party at SokaElements.eventbrite.com. Shout out to John Ingerman and the crew for doing a big things. Anything you want to say before we go, Avalanche? Anything that we miss? Anything that you want to let the people them know as far as the Soka Elements Black Party? for St. Thomas Carnival?
I mean, I just want everybody to come out, be safe, have fun, whether living home or traveling from abroad. It's gonna be good, clean fun,
Yeah.
Juve's warm-up style. We're gonna, have a good time. I come to have a good time, enjoy our culture, our music, our spirit. Just come out, enjoy yourself, prepare yourself for experience. Make sure your friends are there, your phone charged up so you can take all the pictures you need and all that good stuff. And like you said, you covered everything else. We're gonna be on the road. Well, not on the road, but by the road.
By the road.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow Soca Elements on Facebook and all the social media platform. That's SOKA. I know people putting SOCA. No, it's SOKA Elements. Soca Elements on Facebook and also Instagram. Again, big up to John and the crew. DJ Avalanche, of course, is always a pleasure, man. Thank you for booking on the JMO Talk Show last minute. This was last minute. We were supposed to have the USVI Division of Festivals on the air tonight. However, we had to reschedule, so we're gonna have Division of Festivals next week, Wednesday. So next week, Wednesday, all the questions, a lot of people were sending me, texting me questions for tonight's show. So hold on to them. We're gonna talk to Ian Turnbull next week, Wednesday. But tonight it was all about Soca Elements, man. So make sure y'all go ahead and sign up, get registered, get in where you fit in. That's Soca Elements.eventbrite.com, man. DJ Avalanche.
Yo.
I'm holding you to
Music coming.
I have listen.
Music
so
coming.
many people hear it tonight. April 1st. He said
Music
April
coming.
1st. Okay.
Music coming.
Listen, you think you're gonna have that heat where what Bungie said that they put out hard fit last minute. That was like the hour before he could have registered his song for Road March.
Road
So are
March,
we gonna see a Road March contender?
Well, here's the thing. Like when you make song, you just me either go off a good vibe or energy, and whatever happen, is for the people to decide. I don't necessarily be like, yeah, this is it. This gonna be the hit. No, because you never. Sometimes it's the song you least expected. Like I didn't even expect A-List to go as far as it's going. To be honest with you.
Yeah. And 16 ounce.
16 ounce
You
again.
did that, yeah. You did that, I think, before Oma Maria, and it's still a big hit now.
Yep.
Still a big hit now. So Avi, man, your portfolio is growing. We really proud of you for doing big things, man. Continue doing your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? We always represent the VI. And definitely, man, hopefully we could get some answers and we could get this thing fixed. So we definitely could see a night DJ Avalanche and friends. I'm pushing for that. I'm gonna speak it into existence, whether if it's gonna be on St. Croix platform first, St. Thomas platform next, it doesn't matter. Or even if we have they could squeeze you in, maybe somebody might cancel and we could squeeze you in based on your schedule. We would love to see you in the village this year, man. No doubt. I'm not gonna stop until I keep advocating to see Avalanche in the village, man. But continue doing the thing, man. It's always been a pleasure talking to you, bro.
All right, likewise, man. And once again, thanks for everybody that's been supporting and rocking with the music and all that good stuff. And look out for more stuff, more things coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Happy Carnival to everyone.
No doubt.
And enjoy your evening.
No doubt. Appreciate you, man. Avi, man. So Soca Elements, we officially been stamped on the JMO Talk Show, man. Appreciate you, bro. All right. So that was DJ Avalanche, the spokesperson for Soca Elements. He's been basically letting you all know that he's going to be in the building this St. Thomas Carnival. So he's gonna be in at Soca Elements, the Juve Black Party. Okay, so make sure y'all get registered. There's so many events going on Juve morning, man. So I mean, that's of course it's gonna be where that you could, you're gonna have vendors. Of course, you're gonna have the drinks. You'll have party favors. It's gonna be a stage. It's gonna be live. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely looking forward. I'm excited to see what we have in store for 20 St. Thomas Carnival 2024. All right. So don't forget next week, Wednesday. Next week, Wednesday, we had to reschedule the USVI Division of Festivals. They're going to be on the show next week, Wednesday. That's March. That's Wednesday, March 27th. So a lot of people were sending me questions and some good questions. Nothing to be to worried about, but just questions that people wanted us to know the Q&A, or just want to be in the know since they're traveling from the States or wherever you're coming from. They want to make sure that they're in the know and what they needs to know for St. Thomas Carnival. All right. You could go to USVI Division of Festival, USVI Festivals on Facebook, and you could download the whole list and all the entertainment for this week, for the whole week of St. Thomas Carnival. All right. Don't forget, again, after St. Thomas Carnival, it's all about Atlanta Carnival 2024, where we're doing it big here in Atlanta for for 2024 Carnival Memorial Weekend. All right, so we have two picnics on the Sunday, and of course Memorial Day is going to be the JMO last lap Memorial Day picnic. So make sure y'all, it's free. Just letting y'all know it's free. So we're gonna have about 20 vendors. Yes, we're doing it big this year. So we're gonna have 20 vendors. Of course, we're gonna have entertainment. Look out by, I would say by Easter weekend, we should have a full lineup, the full updated flyer. But we're definitely looking for vendors. So if you're interested, let me know, hit me up. You can call me at 678-887-1312 or call or text, or you also could call 678-778-3401. You can also call and text. All right. If you want to be a vendor, hit me up. Let me know. If you're interested, we email you the form, application form. All you have to do is go over it. Once you're good with everything that we expect from our vendors, sign, deposit, and you're locked in for Memorial Day picnic. All right. So make sure y'all in the building. Make sure y'all support St. Thomas Carnival and also Atlanta Carnival 2024. That's it for tonight, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We're doing this here big, man. So coming up next week, USVI Division of Festivals. After that, we're gonna have we're gonna talk to some vendors. We're gonna have some vendors that are gonna be coming on the JMO Talk Show. Some vendors from the Virgin Islands and also the Caribbean that are gonna be attending the food fair in St. Thomas and also the picnics here in Atlanta for Memorial Weekend. So we're gonna have some vendors on the show coming up in a few weeks. Make sure you share the live, tell a friend, each and every Wednesday night. Your boy Russ Sills, the JMO Talk Show. We're back celebrating 10-year anniversary. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Appreciate y'all, and y'all have a safe and blessed week. Shout out to DJ Avalanche, John Engerman, and the whole crew of SOKA Elements for making this here possible tonight. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all. Peace and hair grease. One love.